These directions help the visual and auditory learner with spatial intelligence and logical intelligence because they are a sequential analysis of the assignment. Begin with the graphic organizer that allows you to see the relationships in a complex task. Step 2 tells you where to find the graphic organizer for the assignment and reiterates the assignment for this session listed in the syllabus and the session folder. To prepare for the required certification examination, you need to use pre-assessment, formative, and summative assessments. Be sure to read the postings in the readings in Session 2 for complete definitions, descriptions, and uses for each. We'll now break down the assignment into its component parts. First, you are to write a lesson using the lesson plan outline. Make certain to read the posting on lesson elements in Session 1 readings, as this is critical to your understanding and success in writing an effective lesson. English Language Arts includes 4 elements: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. The annotation of the lesson is a higher-order thinking skill in Bloom's taxonomy. This analysis and justification of your actions indicate you are a reflective educator, making conscious decisions based on solid knowledge of the lesson elements listed in Session 1. So you are cognizant of what you are doing and why you are doing this in class. Look at my lessons and those of former students to see how to annotate each lesson element. To prepare you for the tasks and 15-point rubric required for certification as a secondary English teacher, you need to consider a pre- or diagnostic assessment, which is inherent in the Do Now. This information will tell you what students already know or need to learn. Again, review the postings on different types of assessment in the readings in Session 2. Formative assessment comes during instruction. You may get formative assessment from student writing, speaking, or body language. If a youngster shrugs his or her shoulders or looks bewildered during a lesson, as the teacher, you must adjust your instruction to make certain everyone in the class understands the concept you are teaching, so they can learn the aim of the lesson. The notations for the educational theorists who support your actions in lesson planning are listed in various readings throughout the course, as indicated in the table of contents located in the Welcome section, Start Here session. Summative assessment tells you what the student has learned as a result of your instruction. The final summary of a lesson returns to the aim question to see whether or not every student can produce a written artifact indicating what he or she has learned during the period. This summative assessment can also be used formatively to ascertain who has gotten the concept and who still needs further instruction. Similarly, the homework and extra credit assignment, which takes gifted, talented, and motivated students into consideration, demonstrates what students know and can do after teaching. These types of assignments are best measured by an analytic rubric showing levels of performance taking the Common Core standards for the age and grade level of the youngsters into account. They are transparent in that students know going into an assignment how they will be graded and what they need to do to achieve a score. The rubric allows the teacher to look at the work rather than the child to assess how well the pupil has performed on a task. Again, the notation for educational theorists who support your actions in summative assessments are listed in various readings throughout the course as indicated in the table of contents in the Welcome Start Here session. This is a metacognitive process and checklist to make certain you have completed every part of the assignment correctly. This step involves revision of your work. If you have left the assignment until the last minute, you will not do well here because you will run out of time before the due date. If you do the assignment early, you can let it rest for a day or two and then come back to it with fresh eyes. Checking the rubric is a very important step. It allows you to see at what level you are meeting all of the requirements of the assignment. Once you have completed the assignment, you will be answering metacognitive questions about the process you went through as you worked. This will help you see your strengths and weaknesses, as well as the strategies you can use to maximize your efforts in the future. Now that the assignment is complete, you are ready to submit the Word file to Blackboard. Do not post to the message box in the assignment area, as your work will be returned. The next step takes you through the submission process for Blackboard. Please make certain to adhere to all deadlines which are posted in the course calendar, as this class has many requirements, and if you fall behind in your work, it will be very difficult to catch up. Please also be aware that in Blackboard, discussions are due by 8 p.m. on Monday nights, and assignments are due by 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights throughout the term. You have 2 electronic portfolios which you access by self-enrolling into TaskStream using the information in the Welcome Start Here session for the EDUC511 electronic portfolio and the Secondary Education Program. TaskStream assignments have various due dates, which you can see as you click on the hyperlinks in your ePortfolio. Please adhere to these dates. You will get email reminders, but you can anticipate when assignments are due by using the course calendar and clicking on each date. At this point, you should have successfully completed the assignment and its requirements for this session. The final slide explains that each assignment has a number corresponding to the class session. Look in course materials for that week to find the assignment, its rubric, a linguistic explanation, a PowerPoint explanation, and video step-by-step instructions, as well as the professors and former student models.